This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here. You don't want to miss the best part, do you? So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
Layo pala ah. Ano, yung sarili niya dun.
There's no end to this.
Gather! This is order.
See? Cross over! Go! Incoming!
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
This is the residence of Zuria Destri, and I'm Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but he's... Well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends, by any chance? Oh. So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
That is correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time. That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Oh my god.
All the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it. Those patients, and what their doctors said back then. Dr. Jalacan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? It's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
Yes, this is it. That's right. If what Dr. Jalacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria, so we should complete this journey. We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again. There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
Hindi ba ito yun? Ano bang use niyan? Pet lang? Ano to? Dito? Ah, yari.
again. This is the final part of Thelxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become anxious as well.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give something to Zuria, it should be our smiles. We have to keep smiling as we finish this adventure. And then she'll be able to recover, right everyone?
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Go!
Oh! Be careful, brave adventurers! Here come the evil monsters that stole the crown! They're... the deep-sea Cyclops! Let's beat them up!
No, my sword!
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
There's no need to fear! Prince Thelxie looks stronger than ever today! He must be going all out!
Here comes the catch. Zap. Gotcha. Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Oh, this is the final enemy, right? Ahem. We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness!
Going under! Get in gear! Frost is coming! Get in gear! Pair!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Witness the power of Gugwa. No, my sword! Now you shall perish!
Nangyari. Tagal mag-loading.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you'd think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
I see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait, look. They've already returned.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place, because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very soon, you will never be lonely again.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Don't worry, Thelxie and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay.
Ahem. At last, Thelxie and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the Rainbow Bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler, Goddess Paimon, Fremine, and... Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Surya walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
That's the end of the story, Zarya.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again. Maman loves you too.
What's happening? Is Zarya talking to Thelxie?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals.
What?
Mama loves you too.
But I love you more, Maman.
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Maman.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Fremine! Why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zarya? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear it!
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness. Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If, at some point in the future, you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us
But what else could it be?
a descent of the fairy tale world into the real world? At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
What? That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes, I suppose that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Grabe. Ano, sa atin pa yung ano ni Child? Vision? Todo ko bam. Ito, take it, see. Ayan o. Ano to?
It ruined Paimon's appetite for the whole day. Keep it away from Paimon. Huh. Paimon wonders how she looks to Amelizine's eyes. Oh, Paimon's super curious now. If we were on the surface, Paimon would say we should bury it. But there's no dirt anywhere down here. If we could replace that mean old foreman with Siegeween, then productivity in the production zone would skyrocket. Don't you bet they couldn't wait for lunch to start, so they stole some food from the cafeteria? Paimon totally gets that. So Fontaco is sponsoring events at the Pancration Ring. Sponsorships cost money, so they gotta be making a profit somehow, right? There'll be a new trial for the new drink. That means we'll be able to try it for free, right? Bet the Fonta promoter would get the value of credit coupons pretty quickly if he had to work every day like us.
What? Ito, ano to? Yung mga ano. Ito pala yung ano, pag di pa nagagawa. Nakuha ko na to. Ilalim. Yung mga naka-buried. Wala, ito yung mahirap hanapin. Ang kuweba nga ba ulit? Ito. O ba ito nakita? May 4 pala ako nalagpas. Babalikan na. Ito pala yung sa ano eh. Nakita mo kung di tapos.
Paimon can't tell how deep this pool is. And Paimon's not about to dip her toes in to check. Here we go again, trying to crack an impossible case. All proof.
Ewan sa'yo, Paimon. Ito na to.
Why would it be him? Who would have imagined that people could really turn into water?
Primordial Sea. Ito ano to? Ito yung mga lumang libro. Ang dami natin lumang libro. May susi pa nga ako. Di ko na alam kung saan itong susi na to. Secret. Ito dami. Ito yung sa bago na to. Ito ano? 12-11 mag-expert na agad. Ito pala yung kailangan babasahin. Ano? Dito. Ano ang gagawin? Ano ba yan? Ito. Credit coupon. Art of negotiation. What is this? Dito. Dito ulit. Paano kung pumunta na lang tayo dito? Typewriter teacups. Dami pa pala.
Osmanthus wa-
Solidify!
Don't blink!
Step right up.
The hunter. The hunted.
Bagong ano? May kuweba.
A round of applause.
Fury!
And voila!
Stabilize! I wasn't done.
Wala. Parang dito. Sabog yung dalawa. Nangyari, ba't sarado? Sarado. Basag. Okay. Paano mo pagsasabay yun? Nakbuhan. Sabay. Nice. Lang. Takbuhan na agad eh. Oh, bakit nakakalangoy na si Paimon? Demon King, oh, Mabilis. Ay sabihin, para talaga siyang ano, demon. Yung mata niya kasi. Saint Peter. This is Saint Peter. Lang nagkaroon na side quest. Side quest pala to. Airdrop. Boom! Nakulit kayo kanina ha. Ito pa. Ito yata tayo. Magala masyado. Ano to? Papanain. Yan. Layo ah. Ito dyan boy. Ayo, ito yung malaki. Lock sa atin. Hindi mo mag-build pa tayo. Look. Oh, yun. Lock na ang. Time mo sigaw. Eh. Oo. Ganun pala yun. Papahupain konti. Natin. Hindi pa rin ako malapit. Here.
Gather!
Near the ano to. Wala dito. Near the mouth. Mouth of. Oh, saan boy?
Solidify!
No, saan boy? Oh, merong ano sa taas oh. Papababahay natin yun.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
So, hindi mo na ako dinala doon sa kunasan.
Stabilize!
Near the mouth to eh. Hindi dapat sa mga bundok na to. Near the mouth. Eh, yun sa ilalim. Gitna pala eh. May yan pa sa ilalim. Uy, nagising. Look.
Solidify! I will have order!
Hey! With sword comes shadow. Time to go! Here
comes the finale.
Gather!
Speed of light.
Purple? Yun, no? Yun, no? May nagnakaw daw. Wisdom? Sino yun? Mahilig magbigay ng wisdom? Salita? Pero magnanakaw? Sino yun? Ah, ninakaw. Pagi Forest. Sino yun? Ito nga.
Stabilize!
Incoming.
Now disappear!
Uy, may... Uy, present.
Gather!
And voila!
Solidify!
Natagpuan mo. Ano ko to? Migil. Binato. Nabato niya. Diba? Patugtog lang. Oh, malaki to. Laser gun. Uy! Sino ba buwasan? Ano to? Paano to? What? Nagagalit na si Paimon. Ano na nga natin? Ano, may isa na nga tayo na ano eh. Share lang natin. So, eto, kailangan sabay-sabay ito to. May malayo. Diba? Paano ba kalaki? Kasi one sila lahat eh. Lahat sabay. Kaya naabutan nila yung ano. Paano ba? Dapat sabay-sabay? 1, 2, 3. So, ito yung una. 1. Ito, iba naman ito. May ito sabay. Ito kailangan sabay yung tatlo.
Gather!
Hindi ko maabot sa baba.
Crumble!
Ito kailangan sabay-sabay. Yes, paano ako makagkakabay? Aabot yung isa eh. Dapat abot.
Stabilize!
Bakit? Hindi na naman mabot. Hindi na naman mabot. Oh, yung hirap paabutin ng isa.
Quake! Solidify!
Yung maabot yung isa.
Rise!
Ito ang pinakamalapit. Itong magkalapit. Dapat.
Gather!
Pala yung magkalapit eh, nasa taas. Okay. Tingnan ulit natin.
Now disappear!
Stabilize!
Don't blink! Huh?
Crumble!
What? Dito, ano naman ito?
Yeah.
Kailangan connected. Ano yun? Ano ba yun? Eram. At dito? Sino yung visitor? Ay, yung ano, nakausap natin lalaki dito. Let's go daw. Wow, kaya pala. Peace. May sikreto to, sabi na eh. Bakit ganyan yung tsura nito eh. Open Sesame! Eh, nasabi. Wala, nawala ng tubig. Naging balon. At hindi natin matutuloy. World quest kasi close again. Matagal-tagal pa pala to. So ayun guys.
Where do you want to go next?
Tuloy na lang natin to
If
sa
you'd like to
weekend.
see Liyue's
Yung
tourist
fountain quest
spots,
na to.
I have a few references.
Ito lang naman tayo sa... Thank you sa mga dumadaan. Thank you.